You ain't growing, you ain't dangerous. If you ain't dangerous, you ain't growing. Let's go with those. This guy. Seems like you're fucking caught on. Jesus Christ, how do you fucking get caught on so many? How many espadrilles can I add? More than you could imagine. Not sure. What'd you come? Inside. Come on, sit. Walk. You gotta walk. Good girl. There you go. Okay, guys. How's it going? Okay, there you go. Boy, now I gotta figure out a way. Actually, this might work. I gotta eat this critter up right here. Let me see if I can get it. It's so low. It actually fucking stands on its own shit. That might actually work. I might actually try that. Okay, then that happens. Where's my blow dryer though? There it is. Okay. You go over here. Yeah, hey guys, I'm actually just out here to fire up my fire pot and let my dog run the yard. So that's where I'm at really on things. Not really like anything in particular. I don't know if I get this thing to even turn up to hot. That's gonna be. Yeah, I'll try it. Okay. When you reline a fire pot, you have to like gradually step up the heat that it can take. So this would actually be like the first, like in like, if you ever heard of like ceramics, they'll say like the first firing. This is kind of like that. Where there's actually 3 firings for a fire pot for a solid fuel forge. This is the first one, and I've never done it quite this way before. So everything I'm learning, y'all be learning with me, like legit. My problem is it's a little bit low. I might probably like put it on a bucket, but I don't know if it'd be so hard to hold on a fucking bucket. Where is my? There it is. So that will go there. This will go here. And then this, we will plug the blow dryer in up top. I might actually have to shut my heater off, my space heater off, because I'm like maybe drying too much for my fantastically ghetto setup. Let's try and get this up here. Let's see if we can get this like this. Okay. Maybe not. Let's actually try it right here. There we go. It might work. Let's see. Holy cow, it's actually holding. Let's try something like that. That's gotta hold us anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna actually move you guys to another angle. It's actually supposed to block out background noise, but I don't know if it does. Donut. Donut. Actually, we will try the low. The low seems to be the better of the options. Oh, Mochi, come on. Put you back this way because the dog's afraid of the tripod, so I'm not going to make her be too afraid of it. Not like all night or anything. Poor little pup. She doesn't really get how it works. Oh, hey guys. How's it going? Sorry. Just kind of like get things going here. Big ugly mug right in the screen. Hey, how's it going? How loud is that blow dryer for you guys? Is it like crazy? Hello. No, that's it. Let's get this little better. Let's go check out the little dog. Yeah. I don't know. I'll never shut up in a second. Let's vacuum and scoop it out real quick. I'm covered in all this stuff. Oh my god, I got sock in my shirt. That's sawdust. That's a horrible feeling. My dog is currently terrorizing me. She's on burning patrol. Okay, I'll call that good. There it goes. Alright. Put this back here. Hold on. That's a little hideaway. We are almost there. I'm so excited. Look out, look out. Look out. We have a little bed. There you go. Okay, now she's just kind of hanging out with me. Hey guys, how is it going? Hey. So says they, JC Fuller says hi. And then the other one I can't pronounce, hi. And then the TikTok, got nobody. I still say hi. Oh. Donut. Donut. Nope. You know what? Let's start off small. Sit. Move on. Walk. No, walk. Hey. There. Walk. There you go. See? Donut. Alright, walk there. So anyway, how's it going, guys? I'm actually going to have a cigar before TikTok decides to shun me again and tell me I live in my first world tribe. They get very offended by cigars. But I'm actually firing my fire pot right now. That's what this, if you can see this pink apparatus, that's actually what I'm doing right now. Like when you got a fire pottery, same thing. Right now, actually, Where is it at? I'm getting ready to actually light up a Alec Bradley Esteli market, black market Esteli, I don't know stuff. But anyway, this is actually one of my favorite ways to cut a cigar. I'm just gonna go across the top. Actually, I normally like to bite them, to be completely honest. But I do a plus sign across the top. My voice cracked like a 12-year-old boy. Please laugh at me for that. I'm gonna cut it across this way. And then I cut it just across that plus sign. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Is there science to it? Sure. Does it matter that much? No. Because that's got a good draw. Let me get off screen so TikTok don't find me. Match did not work. That match died. What the fuck, Diamond? Still not a good light. The last black market I had from Alec Bradley, it actually was really bad construction. The whole thing started to like cave in, and it had like the hollow center, which is indicative of basically bad construction, bad work. But yeah, here I am. I'm just putting this. Let's see if I can. Nope, I gotta send it up. Alright, we'll call that suitable for now, I guess. Just get my little box of treats. What? Come on, Pop. Take some of the rats right now. You could be. Lord only knows what that is. Who loves to chase rats? What you do? Come back there. Hey! Come on, girl. Are you gonna play with my other bird? I'm gonna go to you. Come on, Bubby. Bubby, come on. Hey! Get out of here. Come on. Bubby, come on. Come on. Seriously, you are stuck. Oh my goodness. My dog is currently stuck. That's funny. Let's see if she makes it out. I'm going to go rescue her in a second. Do a rescue mission on my Shiba. Alright, let's see. Where you at, girl? Make it out yet? You're still stuck. Okay. Rescue. Shiba rescue mission. Underway. Alright, little pup. I'm going to do back with this. Hey, right there. Okay, you get your treat. Holy cow, little pup. Sit. Spin. Speak. You guys speak. Good, they're off. Okay. Oh, good morning. Where are you coming out of? You're saying good morning, and it is 11:50 a.m. my time. I'm going to say you're France or a little further east. Whoa, hey guys, how's it going out there in YouTube land? I'm Rachel, I'm out of Detroit. I'm actually just out here with my dog right now. And I'm heating up my fire pot. I'm heat treating it. And I'm having an Ellis Bradley cigar. Where are you guys from? Like I said, I'm out of Detroit. I'm Rachel. Let's chat. I actually, cleaned up earlier. You know, I'm gonna take that off though. Let's do a Phillips. And get this going. This thing is older than I am. Alright. Alright, we're fine, sir. I don't actually have my shears to cut this. Oh no! I'm not sure I can get this on taken up or not. We'll try it. Which is all the way back there. Oh, hey guys. How's it still going over there on YouTube land? You guys see anything on TikTok? Name. There we go. Man, that is finally gone. Long time coming. And it is gone. I'm so happy. If you want it, free shipping. It's free, but you cover shipping. Until then, this is Headed to wherever it's headed. And like I said, that ice thing it's older than I am. I was born in 1983. That is much older than I am. Alright, let's just turn it all the way up. We're at 91%. We're at 92%. Okay, we're actually pretty good on track right now. Can you guys hear my blow dryer running right now? It's supposed to like shut off background noise, but I never know if it does. Alright. Oh, I learned something new. Very cool. Okay. I might be out here for the next, oh god, 20 minutes. Or maybe 30. Yeah, maybe 40. I gotta get this fire pot heated. Still alive. I didn't move everybody. Okay. I can do that. This thing working. I have to try my heat gun. This is just ridiculous. I thought it'd do a little bit better than that. No. My pup. I know, I'm sorry. It made a big scary noise. I'm sorry. Alright. Okay. That'll make more sense. Dropping that twice was not ideal, I'll say that. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Where's my heat gun? Did I put it down there? Put it back in. There it is. Nope. That is my grinder. My heat gun, damn it, it's in here. And where's heat gun? It's supposed to be in there. Where'd you go, heat gun? Okay, that's strange. Where'd my heat gun go? You keep it in the same spot for years, and then you let someone in your workspace and they move your stuff. That's actually wild. Where the hell did that thing go? Okay. Where the hell did my heat gun go? Ain't that a bitch? That's so strange because I just had it out here not too long ago. I was using it on something. Okay. I don't know why I'd bring it in the house if I did it. What's up? Come on. Come inside. Come on. OBKB. Well, that's completely wild right now. try it again. I see one electrical cord. I see a gas line. And somehow it went way back there. Holy cow, that is way back there. I'm gonna move you guys. Alright. Got the heat gun. Hey. Come on. What are you barking at? You bark, you get attention, you get a treat. Come on. Come on, inside. Come on. You want here or not? It's right here. Nope. You gotta come inside. This is what it's like having a Shiba Inu as a pet. I took a 3-year-old autonomy at all times. Oh boy, TikTok's gonna zing me. They caught me smoking a cigar. Jerks. No, maybe not. I didn't get it yet. We'll see. Well, hey out there in YouTube land, where are you guys coming from? I'm Rachel I'm out of Detroit, and I am currently battling my little Shiba Inu. Come here, inside. Come on. Good girl, come on. Here. Come closer. Sit down. Yeah, eyes. Good. Oh, wait. Well, you'll get it. You'll figure it out. That's my shop dog Mochi. For anyone that's interested. Okay, let's get this plugged in up top. You already got your hand, dude. One more. Okay. Actually, that's not tough. Look out. Look out. And we'll put you in right there. Okay. Here I am for the next 30 or 45 minutes holding the heat gun. That's it. Can you guys actually hear this thing? I don't know if you actually can or if you can, how well you can. It's not much more exciting, nonetheless. I'll show you. This one I'm doing right here is heating up the fire pot. This is for my coal forge. Charcoal, coal, coke, whatever you want to use. This is the heat treat process. After I lined it, got 2 more processes after this, actually. This is supposed to make it handle heat much better if I do this. And then the next one is about 300 degrees hotter for an hour. And then the next after that is actually a fire for about an hour. Hey guys, I'm heat treating my fire pot right now. So, that's what I'm doing. Yep, no. Man, my shoulder got tired. I had to switch arms. Where are you guys coming out tonight? I'm Rachel. I'm out of Detroit. I'm doing a heat treat on the fire pot. Second one, coal fires out. Hopefully by tomorrow, maybe a little bit, do some New Year's Eve foraging. That'd be cool. What should I forage tomorrow? I mean, like, I make knives. That's my thing. It'll be a fun thing to forage for New Year's Eve. Something realistic. I'll give it a shot. I'll go live and forage. What should I try foraging tomorrow? Tell me in the comments. This is just stage one. I gotta do this 2 more times. But the next time I'll do it with a blowtorch, and the third time I'll actually do it with a real coal fire. Or charcoal, whatever I use. But, you know. This is definitely completely crazy as you guys can see this going this black and orange thing around in our circle. But we're actually gonna call that good for tonight. My arms are tired. That's actually quite hot. That's really good. I hit the heat treat window on that, I think. I hope. We're pretty close. It ain't gotta be perfect. And if you ever mess it up, you just do it again. You know, it's no big deal. By the way, I'm Rachel. I'm out of Detroit, Michigan. I am blacksmith, bladesmith at Forge La Femme. Okay, and smoke in front of the camera. TikTok hates that. TikTok. I got my little Shiba Inu. You can see in the, you can see her butt. Come here, Mochi. Mochi, come here, girl. Sit. Eyes. Good girl. Oh, I'm over your head. I learned how to throw better. I'm sorry. And I'm having some Isla Scotch from Ardbeg. I'm having Ardbeg 10 tonight. My favorite scotch in the whole wide world. But now I'm going to turn on the heater because I can. I can actually only run like the heater or my heat gun. I can't run both at once. So I'm just going to run the heater now. You want to go inside? Come on, go. Donut? Donut? What? Donut. Get in there. No. Get in your donut. Donut? No, you're not cool with this donut? Alright. Spin. Spin. Good girl. Eyes. You're tired, I can tell. Oh, right here. There. Right there. Hey. Right there. There you go. Go get it. It's over there. For those curious, I'm actually smoking an Alec Bradley cigar tonight. It's actually pretty dang good. It's not always this good. Sometimes they're kind of hit and miss. This one's actually pretty good today. It's a, what is it? It's a Black Market something or other by Alec Bradley. It's pretty good though, honestly. Worthy cigar, in my opinion. I might get zinged by TikTok. Oh, this stuff is really, oh man, I think I did a good job on it tonight. You said good morning already. Where are you coming out of, Margot? That's actually a little too hot to touch. That means I hit the window perfectly. I'm super excited. That means I have 2 more cycles to do. That means tomorrow I'm going to hit it with the blowtorch for a while. And then after the blowtorch, I'm going to have to start a fire in there. And that's where like that 3,000 degree temperature comes from. Well, about 2,000 because I can't get it too hot. How's the day? It is actually nighttime. It is, oh, I'm sorry. It is 12:23 a.m. and it's going pretty good. I just did my first heat treat on my fire pot, which you can't see at all. So let's add this in the picture a little bit. You still can't see it. It doesn't matter. It's over here. You probably saw me eat it anyway. Where are you from, Margot? Oh yeah, it's definitely cold. Like, let's see what the actual temperature is. Because we had some now where I'm at. And I'm in, like I said, I'm in Detroit. And I love this weather though. This is my favorite time of year. This is my perfect weather, like below like 5 to 25 degrees is like my favorite weather. And then when it starts to warming up a little bit in like the spring, that's really nice weather too. We don't get a lot of sunshine in Michigan, but I love it. No, I didn't forget. I just don't always remember. Yeah, remember I talked to a lot of people on here. I actually got into a debate about soccer that same night with Nigerians, and it was absolutely hilariously fantastic. 2 of them, and that was a really good time. I ain't gonna lie. So it's nothing personal on where you're from. It's just I do talk to a lot of people. Every day you get to argue with Nigerians about soccer. South Africa, oh, they hit me anyway. Thank you, TikTok. Looking out for everyone's best interest. Hey, how's it, right? Is that what you guys say in South Africa? Oh, that's what I was told to say. Maybe that's Australia. I got a good friend from Joburg, and I can never remember what it is you say to South Africans. I know it's like a really cool saying you guys have, and like if you said it to us in America, we'd be like, "What the hell was that?" But like I guess to South Africans, it's like the way you guys say hello. Mochi, oh boy, you are such a bugger, my little dog. Actually, since she's in there, I'm gonna shut the door. Well, let's make it a little bit warmer in here. No, it's not every day you meet someone named Margot. I have, in my lifetime, actually literally met you, and there's one other person in my life named Margot, and it's my friend's ex-girlfriend that I never met. So that's the two Margos in my life. So no, I didn't forget. I just don't always remember every part of the conversation. Mochicha! I wonder if I can get her out to have some ham. That's it. Yeah, coffee good. Darn it. Darn it. What the hell word? What the hell is that? Got it? But it's not. On it. What the fuck is that? That's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, you know, we have our own stuff too, for sure. Like, actually, so I am from Downriver, Michigan. It's just a little south of Detroit. I say Detroit because ain't nobody know where the hell Downriver, Michigan is. And so my girlfriend, she is from, not Downriver, but she is from west of Detroit. I'm from south of Detroit. And I did not do it, you liar. Oh, if I did, that's actually awesome. But so like where I come from, we'll say y'all, and we say y'all because in America y'all is southern, and those that came up to Detroit for like the auto industry, the southerners, they say y'all, especially down like Georgia way and stuff like that. So we have a little bit of a southern drawl in our Detroit accent. My girlfriend has like a true Michigan accent, kind of like it's like I say busted, she says busted. You know, it's just a little bit different. And like I say O's, and they don't say O's as hard as I do. And I say yeah, they don't quite say yeah. And that's like, and we're only 20 miles apart, so I guess in like kilometers, that's, I don't know, like 12 kilometers apart roughly. And yeah, that's how far, or that's how quickly our accents actually can vary. I am so gonna ask my friend about that because he actually speaks Zulu, and he was teaching me how to do the Zulu click, and he can say like forgive me, ikwa, iklawa. He's a knife maker as well from South Africa, but the iklawa and ikwa. I think I did it actually okay that time. That was actually pretty good. Not the best, but it was okay. The way he does it though, it is so amazing. And he just goes, oh, right, you just gotta do it like this. You just go, ikwa, ikwa. And I'm like, dude, I can't quite figure it out. So I work on it. That's the best I got, honestly. Ikwa. That's actually a really good time trying to say it. But, like, I just have, like, such a fun time trying to figure it out. Because it's a really, for, like, our language, it's so hard for us to do. Like, another one of, like, the Gaelic languages. Like Irish, Scottish, oh my goodness. I don't even know how they say half those words. Those words are crazy. But yeah, I that's the best I got for Zulu. And I love that sword, knife, staff thing. I love South African blades. I love African blades. There's a show called Forged in Fire on the History Channel in America. And I heard it has made its way to Africa. And they made so many really far out African blades, like the Hunga Munga. Is one of the most crazy things I've ever seen in my entire life. And then the Nzepazep, dude, Africa has an imagination like I have never seen. I thought Southeast Asia was fun. Nope, Africa blows them out the water. How good was my Iklewa? I can sort of get it. Man, my friend can get like such a sharp click when he does it too. Whenever, maybe I could jump in a box one day and I'll teach you. If you'd like that. Margot, I got a girlfriend. For 11 years. Well, hi, Mochi. Welcome to the party. Come on, little pup. You decided to pick the ratting habit. Come on, little girl. Come on. Let's go. Come on. No, come on. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Want your donut? Go. Let's see if we can get you in there. Come on. Hey, donut. Let's go. I'll throw you a treat. There you go. All right, we'll get you warmed up a little bit. We'll work it out. All right. Sit. Eyes. Okay. And donut. Throw it over there. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. She used to like it a lot, but she has a lot of fears of like boxes. I don't know what the deal is. We didn't have her from birth. We got her when she was 4 years old, roughly. We don't actually know. They didn't give us a lot of information. Donut. No, donut. All right, good girl. What's right? What's that? No, it's right there. Go. All right, you'll find it eventually. There was actually a really funny story when I was a kid. Not funny, dark humor. But there was a story when I was a kid about like putting yourself in a box and mailing yourself to your significant other. This was in the origin days of chat rooms. If you remember that, I don't know how old you are. I'm 42, but this was a story that passed around emails in probably like late 90s, and the whole story was the guy wanted to surprise his significant other, so he put himself in a box and he shipped himself across the country, and the girl he shipped himself to was wild. That's all I can say. And she decided to not cut the box open like a normal person. She took a pair of scissors and just like straight up killing a vampire style, like stabbed right into the box. And in the story, she stabbed the guy right in the head and killed him. So that's actually like one of the funnier stories that came to mind when you said like, I'll just send myself in a box and I'm, if you will have me. But yeah, I remember when that story was passing around when I was a kid. That was pre-social media actually. Yeah, it's a wild story. I actually always wished they would make a movie out of that because that story really is like, it's freaking wild. So tell me about your life. How was your Christmas? I like actually. So it's 12:30 a.m. in my neck of the woods in Detroit. What time is it where you are? I mean, I could check, but I have to do stuff, and I'm lazy apparently. So why would I want to do stuff? Huh? That cigar's doing weird things. Don't do weird things, sir. Donut. Go, donut. Okay, we'll work on it. No worries. Ah, don't eat my knife though. 7:32 a.m. or p.m. Because I know Africa's really far away from us. Really, really, really far. You're just kicking off the morning. Well, hey, happy early New Year to you. Get in there. Don't run. Oh, you're doing good. There you go. You can have that. You took a step. Good girl. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. To all you out there in YouTube land, hey, how's it going? You guys have been kind of quiet. Like I said before, I am Rachel. I am out of Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan, Carhartt Clothing. Actually, Carhartt Clothing originally started as an automotive manufacturer by Hamilton Carhartt, and he is buried in Detroit. Donut, get in there. Good girl. And actually, when he first made his vehicle, it was when automotive makers were making really nice things, and it was at the time where automotive expenditures were like really, really, really high-end purchases before Henry Ford had the ability to sell his automobiles for $500 at the time, which I think was like $5,000 today. Anyway, so Hamilton Carhartt, the first year he brought a automobile, they weren't even called, I think they were called horseless carriages at the time. His vehicle actually was nicer than the Lincoln, which at the time the Lincoln was kind of like top tier. And it was really cool to find out that Lincoln actually had a competitor, and it was the Carhartt. I don't even know if a Carhartt exists anymore, but Carhartt slowly but surely turned into workwear. And no, Carhartt actually has a mausoleum, a tomb in Detroit, and it overlooks a really nice pond in a cemetery called Woodmere Cemetery. And the interesting thing about it is if you stand at his, or actually if you go to his tomb, they have a bench there the Carhart estate, according to Hamilton Carhart, was to always keep it a place to reflect on life. So they have a really nice like marble bench. But if you look across the pond, you'll actually see this really nice red granite headstone. And the headstone actually says Buick. And if you've ever heard of Buick automotive manufacturing, that is the same Buick family. They didn't have a tomb like Carhart, but they still do have a headstone, and it's in the same cemetery. You know what's really wild about you saying that, Margot? My girlfriend eats like the same thing for breakfast. Muesli is kind of hard for us to find in America, but when we do, that's like she eats. Well, so she has muesli, she has banana, she has honey, and she does a little bit of peanut butter. And if she can, she does Arabic yogurt. It's called labna. It's so good. I used to think it was like the weirdest like mix of food, but no, it's like you guys actually are eating pretty on par with each other. That's so funny. I gotta tell her about that, and then she'll probably tell me she can speak like fucking Zulu after that, because that's how she is. It's her humor. Okay, no, Mooch, I gotta make it warm in here because it is cold. And here is how I do my hillbilly insulation, y'all. All right, let's get this cordoned off a little bit because it is getting cold in here. Where is my other? Where did I do with my other one? I don't know. What'd you do with it? Did you throw it away? Don't do that, dude. That's not cool. I actually don't know where that is. That's wild. I had it over here earlier. It's gone. Okay, well, that's another day for another time, I guess. I actually started getting bananas when I get them. I buy small ones now because I don't know, like the big ones they tasted different to me. But my little Shiba Inu dog, she loves bananas so much. And like if you crack a banana, she will look at you and just be like, "Hi, I'm Mochi. I eat bananas. Hello." And then she'll like stare at you and get like closer and closer and closer until you give her banana. I've never been shamed by another dog before or another animal. This little critter does. That lady next to you gave you a look of terror. She sounds weak. Only savages tread here. Mochi, donut. Get in there. I know. There you go. What was that? You okay? Right there. It's right there. What the hell is my top seal? What I call a seal is actually a towel I roll up. What did I do with that? I have this crazy thought I actually brought it in the house by accident, but I don't think that's what happened. And actually, the muesli we try to get is Red Mills. I don't know if you guys can get Red. I don't even know if they have Red Mills there. It's a good brand, but there is another brand. I can never remember the name of it, but it's not in English and it's German, if I recall. And that's the one my girlfriend likes the most. Ardbeg. I'm debating one more Ardbeg before bed because I gotta wait for this to cool down. I can't let it get too cold in here while this cools down. I mean, I can, but it's like it's gotta be like a slow heat up and like a slow cool down. And I'm kind of on the slow cool down. That's why I got the little space heater running. Actually, when this cools down, I could potentially do the second heat treat on it. I'm still debating it. I'm not sure yet. March, get in your bed. Donut. Go, donut. Yeah, I got a paw in there. No treat. Nope. Donut. Oh, can we get two? Oh, donut. We almost got two. Donut. There we go. There you go. Good girl. She got two paws. She gets a treat. God, the smokiness on Ardbeg is so good. I'm actually making Scottish whiskey sauce on New Year's Day. And I used to make it with only Scotch whiskey. And then I started doing it with American bourbons. And I actually like it better with the American bourbons better. And I never expected that. Just wish I could find that other piece. Whatever. Good Lord. Alright, let's see. We got 4 people that are alive. I know. We got Miss Maga, of course. Come on, smartphone, do smart things. Outsmart me for once. It does it all the time, actually. Oh, there we go. I actually had a whiskey once from South Africa. It was called Bine? B-A-I-N, I think it was. It actually was not bad. It was actually a pretty good whiskey, to be completely honest. I wish I could come across it again, but it didn't land well. We had biltong for a while here, and biltong had a really big pop, and it fizzled out really quick, which I was surprised because biltong is actually pretty good. It's similar to our jerky, a little bit different, at least what I had. I don't know how good it is compared to like what you guys have there, because like I like Scottish shortbread, and like the recipe I make is from Scotland for my family. But like when people think of like shortbread in America, they usually think of a brand called Walker's, and Walker's is just absolutely fucking horrible. It tastes like, actually you guys would probably like it. Last I knew, my friend told me he loved like English butter biscuits for tea, and which I like. But when I'm trying to get shortbread, I want shortbread. I don't want English butter biscuits. I gotta ask my friend about that. Evaporated milk, condensed milk, vodka, and cinnamon. That sounds incredibly tasty. And I know I have had something like that in America. I don't remember what it is now. I had a friend that made it for me, and they actually were from America, so I don't know where they got the recipe from, but I have heard of that. I gotta look that up. That sounds amazing. One of the best drinks I ever had was this hot chocolate mix. It's from Southwest America, and Southwest America does a lot of clove and cinnamon. And you know what? If I next time I go live, I'll try to remember it. If you're live, I'll send it to you. It is so good. But we made it. We made the hot chocolate mix, and then we added vanilla vodka, and then vanilla coconut milk, and those came together in such a fantastic way. It's probably the best way I've ever had hot chocolate in my entire life. But what you're talking about, that sounds fantastic too. Like I actually gotta look that up again. What the heck? I'm gonna screenshot the name of that because that sounds that good. So if I can remember how to screenshot with this. It didn't do it. Okay. So oh, it screenshot it. Okay. It's just a lot slower with this old phone. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna have to ask my friend about that. That's super cool. I love having things from other countries. There's a show on YouTube, or a channel on YouTube called Best Ever Food Review Show, and they went to South Africa, and they went and they were with the Boers, and they made, it was a very interesting sausage. That's all I can put it. And the way they did it, it had like peppers and stuff in it, and I've never seen anything like it. We don't make anything like that in America, and it looked really good. And the whole idea behind the sausage they were making, they said, was like, we make it like right before we cook it. We don't make it to sell it per se. Oh, so you know who I'm talking about? Okay, there we go. And South Africa had a really interesting cuisine because there's so many that make, you know, like you get the Dutch down there, you get the Scottish down there, and all that. But that sausage in particular looks so good. And if there's one thing I love to do with other cultures is talk about other food. I love food that much. God, I love food. It is so good. And getting it from other countries, oh my gosh. Like my girlfriend's in-laws, they're from Albania, and Albanians have a fantastic way of mixing basil and garlic, especially basil. And they make something in their language, it literally translates to meat log. Holy cow, is it good. So good. If you ever get a chance, man, it's good. Worth trying. Yeah, the guy from Best Ever Food Review Show is from a state called Minnesota. He's northwest of us, which is way colder than where I'm from. And they have a lot of Polish, but they have a lot of like Norwegian and Finnish up there too. So their cuisine is significantly different than ours. But they also like a lot of cheese. Like Wisconsin, they like cheese, which is a little bit south, but Minnesota, they like cheese too. Oh, where's the top cover? Mochi, what'd you do with it? I'm blaming you at this point. You get the blame. You're the little dog. You're a small dog on a totem pole, therefore you get blamed. I actually don't know what I did with that. That's so weird at this point. Makes me a sad panda. Put it right here. Sure did. I have no idea where that went. That sucks. So he said half-cut sausage with cheese and wrapped in jalapeno, wrapped in bacon on the grill. Yeah, we actually make something pretty similar to that in America. It's like man food, as some call it. But no, that's actually a pretty tasty one. We have a few variations of that. Like another one we do, like it's kind of like in like Alabama, which is really far South America, like on the Gulf of America, and they do it where they'll have the jalapeno, and they'll cut it open, they'll fill it with bacon and cream cheese, and so it's wrapped in it like this, and then they'll take steak or bacon, and they'll wrap it around it, then they'll wrap a steak around it, and then they'll put toothpicks to it, and then they throw it on the grill. That is so good. Do you want to go inside? You look like you want to go inside. Oh, you want treats. Okay. Alright. Donut. Get in there. 2 paws. 2 paws, you get treats. 2 paws, you get treats. 2 paws. Donut. 2 paws, you get treats. 2 paws, you got a treat. There you go. Alright. I made a joke earlier that I got scolded by John Lennon's son. I don't actually think I did. I'm pretty sure it was a fake account, but his name was Julian Lennon, and I didn't respond to him fast enough, and he started asking me why I was not responding to him. That was funny. All right, so manhood, womanhood, I don't care what they call it. I eat food. That when someone says, "Do you like this or do you like that?" and I just go, "I eat food." That's it. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I eat food. I don't care what it is. Well, I can't eat squash like butternut, winter squash, yellow squash. I don't know if you guys have that there. I cannot eat those. I don't know what it is. That stuff. Nope, can't do it. I've tried very hard. Can't do it. Kind of sad this cigar is going to end because it was horrible at the beginning, but it turned into a pretty good stick at the end. But no, that puppy's toast. I need to go light another one. Where's my next one? Where's my next victim? Right here. Alright. If you want a treat, donut. Get in there. 2 paws. Let's try. Oh, 2 paws. Go. So close. You're holding it up. Get in there, girl. Oh, gee, 2 paws. Should that go? There you go. We'll work on 3 paws. Butternut soup, I do like that a lot. Actually, I have pie pumpkins, and one of the things I like to do with that in the winter is take a pie pumpkin and cut it out and like take all the seeds out and stuff like that, and then take pear and apple and you stuff it inside of it till you can't get any more in there. You take the whole thing and you set it right on the coals on a fire, and then you take the top that you cut off and you put it right back on top, and then you let it just cook. You know, like a good. If the fire's hot enough, you could probably get away with like 15 minutes, but if you can get to like the coals at a cool enough temperature, you can let it go almost an hour, and that's the best way. It does seem to get the best cook. And then when you're done, you pull it off the fire and you take all out the pear, apple, and then the insides, the innards of the pumpkin, and or you could do it inside the pumpkin even because the skin's still tough. And then you pour some heavy cream in that, or like you call it cream, I think, and double cream, and you mix it up and mix it up really good. It is so fantastic. It is one of the most amazing things I've ever had, and if you ever get a chance, give it a shot. It is so good. But pear and apple in pie pumpkin, it is so good. That's actually why I cannot eat yellow butternut or winter squash like as their own thing. Is it's like a mouth thing. I can't explain it. As soon as it touches my tongue, it gags me. But as like a soup or like a pie, absolutely love them. But I don't know what it is about it. My mom's the same way, so I'm assuming I inherited it from her. Because I can eat just about anything, but squash, can't do it. I don't know why. Cannot do it. Okay, so Jello, I actually do like, but I can see where you get that like kind of like kind of vibe on it. Yeah, that's a Jello is a that's a pretty wild texture in itself. I agree with you on that. I gotta blow my nose, so excuse me. And garbage. Mochi, get in here. Go. Get in there, donut. You were doing it so good a couple nights ago. You just love your donut. Tonight you don't like it. Someday we'll learn to coexist. Actually, you know, you usually like cheese better, so let's try cheese. Donut. So we need 3 paws. Donut. Get in there. Donut. Go. Come on. Go. 2. Come on, you're so close. Donut. You are playing me for a fool. You don't get nothing. You didn't do it. 2 paws. Now you're checking the outside of it. Oh my goodness, little dog. Nope. Yeah, that's pretty funny because the way you're describing Jello, that's more or less how I view like squash. It does things it just shouldn't do and very quickly, and it's like, ugh. Like I have tried my whole life to get a taste for yellow green and winter or yellow green and butternut. I can't do it. Butternut is so good, but butternut soup, I cannot actually always do it. Even the soup version can like get me. As soon as it hits the back of my throat, it like forcefully like causes me to, do crazy stuff. Not a me food. That's right. Just like you, Jello is not a you food. That's funny. But at the end of the day, that's the reality of it. God, I think it's still pretty warm. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Man, I ain't going to bed till 3 tonight. I know it. I'm actually going to try and take this dog inside. I think. Margot, I am going to try and take my little critter inside. Hopefully she tries to come with me. She's a 3-year-old with autonomy. I love her. Mochi, I gotta pick you up. I might have to. But either way, I will be back in a little bit. Hopefully you will be here. I know you said it's early in the morning, but if not, Happy New Year. Good talking to you again. And thank you for telling me, cute dog. Mochi, take a bow. No, she don't know that yet. Oh, and who are you? I don't know how to say your name. Akshibo. I'll say that. Why not? Let's do it. All right. Have a wonderful day at work. Happy New Year. Absolutely. Great talking to you again. What you do? Come here, girl. All right. Spin. Walk. Good girl. All right. Come on. Let's go inside. All right. I got the Shiba. Here she is. Everybody say hi to Mochi. She's a little shy. Still kind of getting used to her. Just call me AK. It's me from the last time. All right, hey. AK, man, right on. I remember you now. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna give her a little bit of snack. If I let her like grab my arm, she's actually really happy. Mochi. Oh, she's shy. All right, I'll be back in a little bit, guys. All right, let's take some snacks to make it worth your time. Let's give you one now, because you're being good. Good girl. All right, let's take some more. We shall return. Come on, Shiba. All right. A little 20-pound critter. All right, and don't forget the keys because the door is locked. And there we go. put my ghetto insulation back up. Yep, this is how I insulate my door. If I can find that. I had a spot, but like, I don't know where my other piece went. It's so weird. Anyway, where'd my little stogie go? Alright. Oh, hey guys. Hi, Mochi. Yeah, Mochi's gone. I had to take her inside. The little pup, she don't do so well in the cold. Like, her breed is bred for the cold. But, I don't know. I think she's got arthritis or something. I don't know. But like when I took her inside, she was all too happy to go inside. Poor little pup. Makes me sad. What are you gonna do? Actually, I do give her something called green lipid mussels, and for a dog that has like, cause like when we first got her, I don't know, like, I almost don't think her previous owners ever let her run. So when we got her, we let her run because our yard is, we don't have a huge yard by any stretch, but we had a yard big enough that she could run in, and it was almost like her muscles were too tight. And when she started running, I don't know if it was like arthritis, of course, or if it was like a, there we go, or if it was like she never ran before, so it was like her first time, so her muscles, you know, kind of like got like overstretched or whatever, like sprained, and then she started limping a lot, and we're like, what's going on with this dog? Why is she limping so much? She's only 4, and we started doing some research. And we came across something called green lipid mussels. And apparently it's good for humans and dogs. And we started giving my dog green lipid mussels, and that limp that she had actually started to go away. And that was really a cool thing to come across, that you could find something that actually got your dog to be able to run again. I mean, she's only 4, now she's 6, but yeah, green lipid mussels. Very cool thing. It smells so bad though. Oh my gosh. When I give it to my dogs for breakfast every morning, whoo, 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 you gotta keep your nose plugged. Actually, let's try and see what's going on here. I'm gonna put you way back over here. Let's, we'll try that. Okay, let's try that. All right. Let's try it. That's pretty room count. frosted over. Look at all that frost. Alright. We'll call that stage 2, heat treated. Now we gotta sit back and let it cool down slowly. I just blocked someone who was trying to do some type of bungling. I don't like bungling. It's a dirty pool, mister. Gotta be in light for an hour and a half, jeez. Oh, I put a lot of cayenne in there tonight. Holy cow. The guys that are just hanging out on TikTok, where are you guys from tonight? I am out of Detroit. This is my dog, Treats. But she had to go inside tonight. She wasn't doing too good out here. I don't know, she don't like it. I might try and go live. What time is it? 1:15. Oh god, 1:15, and it's New Year's Eve. Ain't nobody awake. I ain't even got no good cigars out here right now. All I got right now is to let this cool down, and that'll be the end of my night. I got 2 heat treats tonight. I don't know what an angry face means. I don't know. If you don't tell me, I don't know. These are actually not my favorite cheroots either. I got a lot of them to get through, but yeah, not my favorite. They're actually pipe tobacco. And pipe tobacco cheroots are just kind of like, not my favorite. I'll straight up. Alright. What do we have in here right now? It's not always easy to tell. We got Special. Special. Oh, hello, Special. That's who's hanging out right now. I almost wish I didn't heat treat this tonight because it's going to take a while to cool down. That got really hot because it had to get hot. And the next stage is actually a full-on coal fire. And that will be the same, well, actually probably a little longer, closer to an hour. And then it will actually be ready to be fired up. It's taking so long for this thing to dry. Because it's been so cold, and I don't keep my house very warm. It makes me experience the winter better if actually I keep it a bit cold. I never even thought about it. What does someone do on like the eve of New Year's Eve? And here I am, sitting in here, looking at cameras with my bangs on my face like I am some 14-year-old angsty kid. Talking about how to get things hot. Drinking hot cider, a little too much cayenne. This thing is so hot right now. I could probably almost boil water on this. That's actually how hot this is. It's actually appropriate. It's how hot it was supposed to be, but man, it is warm, 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 warm. Oh no! Here's my stick of stogie. Alright, now I'm down here. Let's get this. So, to the person just sitting there, let's actually shut that down. Unless you're going to talk. I'm always, oh, yeah, talker. Oh, go away. I don't know how to use TikTok. I'm still learning. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm actually just winding down right now from my second heat treat for the night. This is, actually, you can't even see how it goes. There we go. You can kind of see, but like this. Right here, this is actually my fire pot from my coal forge. And this is the remnants. Not the remnants. It's the end of the second heat treat. And then tomorrow, I gotta actually do an actual coal fire or charcoal fire. I gotta do an actual fire for about an hour, and then it will be actually ready to forge in again. And yep, we shall see how it goes because I'm doing a whole new setup. I did the duck's nest, as it's called, and the duck's nest apparently allows for less clinker, as they call it. Clinker is a bad thing to coal fires, but it can be mitigated by proper setup, which hopefully this will have once I do the final setup. I have the right shape, which the right shape is actually a duck's nest. It's like a conical all the way around. God, it is cold in here tonight. It says it's 50 degrees, but somewhere there is a cold draft coming in, let me tell you. I think I see what part of it's coming in, because it's not normally this cold in here, even with this temperatures. I don't have the top on my towel insulation. Let's see. Let's take the big old walking stick and let's see what it does. That's what it is. That's what it. All right, I found the culprit. Okay, I don't think I can fix it tonight, but that is definitely the culprit. I can't show you, not effectively, but that is absolutely where that cold air is coming in, and that makes so much sense now. Sure, I can get a whip up there. There you go. They're up in there. Oh, man. Too much person. Yeah, I like my stogie. I thought it was better lit. Those 50-mile-an-hour winds took no prisoners and made me have to repack my vent again. It's the second time I tried to do that this year. Which means I need to do a better job of packing my vent. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, immediate difference. Oh my goodness. Okay, that fixed that. That was legitimately cold. Now I see why. It's always a leak somewhere. All right. What's up, y'all? Where y'all from tonight? I just talked to a South African a little while ago. It's pretty cool talking to her. She comes in every now and again. She's a lot of fun to talk to. God, that feels so much better now that that is cleared up. Man, that was so cold. I'm actually going to have to, like, wedge that in so it doesn't come back out. Nope, this is still pretty warm. All right, I'll be out here until that cools down. Until I can touch it. It's still about probably 150 degrees. Let's have some water. There we go. That's the good cough. I don't even inhale my little stogies. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. Almost 2 hours in. We're good.